Welcome to the Boys Only Cast, the only podcast where we like warm cummies down our throat.
Why did you? Oh,
Are you interrupting me while I'm doing the intro here, sir?
No, I'm not.
My name is Devin, and joined with me today is young Pegg or Curtis.
Get out.
All right, and that's his hello, him going, get out, along with Mikey.
Yo, what's good?
Young Peg. I
What's
don't like
poppin'?
that. What's popping?
You know what's poppin'? Young Pegg.
Warm Loads. Young Peg featuring Warm Loads.
Can your artist logo on Spotify be like a
Peg
picture
leg?
of Peggy Hill from King of the
Oh,
Hill?
okay. That'd be different.
Young
So,
Peg.
okay. It wouldn't seem as suggestive at first. People would kind of be like interested, before they see that the first song is just called like
My girlfriend pegged me.
I was thinking of something like clean your butt, but yeah, that works too.
Pegged in my ass.
Well, that would just be a little
It's-
too straightforward.
It's just pants on the ground, but instead of saying pants on the ground, it's pegged in the ass.
That's a little too straightforward if your name's
Pegged in
already
the
Young
ass,
Peg.
Pegged in the ass. Looking like a fool getting
Like-
pegged in the ass.
Like there's a point where you're just a little too on the nose sometimes. You can get a little too on the nose with stuff
Okay,
like that.
just
and that
because
would
you
definitely
don't
be
have such a great creative mind behind Young Peg like we do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why we're
Yeah.
like ghostwriters.
Yeah, you guys are
Even
giving
like
me all the
me
ideas.
coming up with the name of the last podcast title on the spot.
Yeah.
Genius.
You just did it.
It's very uncommon in our time.
Very uncommon.
Yeah.
By the way,
By the way,
we've forgotten that this being a cheaper by the dozen podcast, we haven't discussed the movies in the last couple of episodes.
okay.
So I
Do you
just
have
wanted to
new-
bring up.
Do you have new news?
No, I just wanted to bring up cheaper by the dozen, just so it's
Oh.
brought up, just so it's out there, because we are cheaper by
Boom.
the dozen podcast. So I just wanted to put it out there for a second.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The
I can
last
put
news
that.
was like from May 28th.
The
I
fact
can
that there
put
was
that,
even news is so stupid. Like,
It's okay. I can put cheaper by the dozen in the YouTube tags now.
there we go. Just for anyone out there, if you're looking for your cheaper by the dozen podcast, we are that.
Yeah.
But you'll only be satisfied
That-
if you want to hear about it for like 5 seconds,
Yeah, that's our segment.
Yeah.
and that's the end of the segment.
That's the end
This
of
has
the.
been this has been Young Peg,
This is a Young Peg with the cheaper by the dozen cast.
and now we have Warm Loads with the weather forecast.
You're also warm loads.
Oh shit! It's a split
So how's the weather?
personality.
Yeah.
Um, Oh god. Okay, am I gonna make this joke?
I don't know.
The silence is painful.
What's the joke?
Okay, somebody else talk.
The joke is that
I'm
he's
done.
Young Peg.
No, I was supposed to.
I heard it.
did-
Yeah.
You knew what I was
Trying to explain the joke that we just didn't laugh at.
Yeah, that makes it better. That makes the joke funnier. So, how have you guys been?
I've been listening to Young Peg.
Okay, let's stop talking about this already.
Why you just? Oh, you don't want to blow up yet. You want to stay underground for a while.
I don't want to blow up yet. Yeah, you're right.
It's okay. We'll
I
let you
really
stay
hope they get
underground.
Young Peg to make the soundtrack for Cheaper by the Dozen 3. That would really tie the trilogy together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Are you working
it
on
really-
Are you working on the intro song to the movie yet? Young Peg.
Well, I can't. We can't talk about it because
you know?
it's it's still secret. It's still
No?
secret.
It's already out. We're the Cheaper by the Dozen podcast. We already have all the news.
Yeah, but it's a secret.
It's not a secret anymore.
So, I got pizza today, and there was a hair in the
Okay.
pizza.
Okay.
And I was left thinking many things. Like at first, you kind of get grossed out. You're like, "Why is there a hair in here?" And then you're like, "Yeah, a human being had to make this." And I was kind of like, Could be worse.
Yeah,
Because you never know.
Ate the
You
hair.
never know.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. You don't know how many hairs or whatever that you've eaten in food that you've gotten, because anything could happen in a kitchen.
Yeah, but
Especially
if
when you're making stuff, you know.
The whole fact of like food safety standards is to keep that from happening.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you got people working, like teenagers, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds. People don't give a shit, especially at like, you know,
Yeah,
food
true.
places.
Just like a bunch of college kids.
Yeah, like, do you think that they care about food safety? They're all it is usually a manager will be like I said, when I worked at Pizza Hut, whenever the audit people would come in, it would always be like, okay, make sure you do everything extremely proper now, you know.
Yeah, but like, you still follow genuine food safety.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
But-
a lot of people who work at places like that just won't give a shit, you know.
Yeah, 'cause
I
they're
feel like it should be
dumb.
said that like pizza's only good when you're drunk anyways. It's never good.
It's
sober.
been a
I've never
letdown
had a
over
good
and over
pizza.
again, because like, not to say that I've had good expectations, but it was burnt this time,
Why
and
not
like
just get
those
like
kind
Little
of
Caesars?
yeah, it would have probably been better, because like the top where the crust is, it was really like bubbly and stuff, so there wasn't a lot of toppings or anything right by the crust. It was just like extra bubble, and the bubble was burnt.
Extra
know?
bubble.
Thanks.
Is that
But,
your first song name? Extra bubble.
Extra bubble. Oh my god. And you know, I tried one of the I guess we're having a pizza talk right now. I tried the frozen butter chicken pizza that they have at Superstore, and never again. It's only good if you like curry, then you'll love this pizza, because I mean, it's basically like curry butter chicken pizza.
I have no
I
idea what
can't
the
say
fuck you're
that.
saying to me right now.
You know what curry is?
Yeah, I know what curry is, but I've never heard of frozen butter chicken pizza.
Well, now you have. They have it at
You
the
never-
Superstore.
You never give context for anything. You're always just like, yeah, I got fucking like hyper AIDS from my own butt.
What are you talking
You
about?
never
I
give
said that.
You never give context for what you're about to talk about. You just go, yeah, I got this.
What are you talking about? I'm just
And
talking. I'm just saying, I got it, and it was not ideal. It was not pleasing.
I don't know. I'm not really a fan of like frozen pizzas.
Well, they're not actually good. Like,
Nah,
I
there's
don't
good
get it.
frozen pizza.
well, there's the
Mm.
restaurante kind are actually decent, but like frozen pizza is something you eat when like dinner time comes, and you're just like, well, I'm on
Nah.
my own. I gotta fend for myself, so I guess I'll just make frozen pizza.
The
Or
only
you make-
time I've
or
had
you make
good
other
pizza at
food.
home is when I made it from scratch.
Nah, you want good frozen pizza? You go
No.
to, you go to Grand Marais in Minnesota, and you
Oh,
buy
not your
frozen
stupid
Svenoli.
Svenoli.
Don't say
Yeah.
stupid Svenoli's
Svenoli.
pizza.
I know how much you're passionate. I mean, I haven't had it.
Yeah,
But
you
I'm
haven't
just
had
the
it, so
fact
you
that
don't
you-
know how
you are
goddamn amazing
obsessed,
their
like,
pizza is.
I wouldn't say you're obsessed, but you're
I
like
am
you're
obsessed
probably
with
like
their
the
pizza, and I'm
biggest.
sad
You're one of
I
the
can't go
biggest
there.
fans
Yeah,
of this pizza place.
they had a
Just
fire like three
smuggle
three
over.
buildings down from them, and fucking I was
And they
scared
didn't
that the
burn
pizza was
down.
gonna burn.
Oh, you're scared that
Yeah.
pizza's gonna burn. You were gonna go there and they're like, sorry, we only sell burnt pizzas now.
No, fucking like the place was gonna burn, dumbass.
I knew what you meant, but
Man, nah. Shout out Sven and Oli's in Grand Marais.
Grand Marais is basically like a perpetual tourist town. It's like or I wouldn't. Tourist is a weird word.
It's
to
a
say.
tourist town. Don't even say it isn't.
I know, but like calling it like tourist is kind of weird when it's like an hour. But yeah, like it's set up for people to just come in and spend the day there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me try and have more than like an hour of time there when the city is literally like a 14-second walk to the other end of it.
Yeah, like it's not, it's a very small town. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's basically just a business district, that you walk around and then you're like, okay, let's go.
Have you
Yeah.
had the donuts from that like little donut shop?
No.
Nope.
They're pretty solid actually.
Yeah. Eh?
Hmm.
I
Like,
can't get the donuts because I'm too busy filling up on my Sven and Oli's pizza.
You're fucking pizza.
Okay, you can't say anything about it because you haven't had it, so you don't even
Yeah, okay.
know.
I'm not gonna insult it. And in fact, when it comes to pizza, I don't even have a favorite pizza.
Yeah,
I
why would
always-
you put
I
salt
like-
on pizza.
You
Like,
continually,
I always like.
you continually
Papa
try getting
John's.
pizza. That's why I don't trust anything you say
Okay,
about pizza.
well, because we all got pizza, so I was just like, yeah, I'll get it. We're all getting it, so I'll get it. You know, it wasn't
We
my own
all
decision.
got it.
It wasn't my
Wow.
decision.
Are you trying to say you're having get-togethers of more than 10 people?
My family, you fool.
Yeah.
So why don't you just be the black sheep and get your own pizza?
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
have to
because
you
because
don't
I'd
have
rather
to like fall within the norms of society.
yeah,
and
but I'd
get
rather
pizza
not pay
pizza.
for it.
How about you tell them all to kick
Well,
rocks
that's why
and
you tell
fuck
them to get a
nuts?
different kind of pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Suggest a better place, like Frankie's.
You
There's very
tell your
specific
parents.
rules here.
You tell your parents kick rocks and fuck nuts, and then you get better pizza.
Man, I wasn't that passionate about it. It was just like some random food.
Because
to
you're
eat,
not
like-
passionate about food. Because you're vegan. No kidding.
I'm not.
Confirmed vegan.
I already
over
told
here.
you. I already explained this.
What,
No.
vegan?
Okay. No. Yeah.
Do you also
Oh,
believe in essential oils too?
No. I'm just. I don't know. No.
I don't know. How you know when Curtis feels defeated? His response is just he gets real quiet and goes, "I don't know."
Okay. That's it. That's your definitive guide.
If Curtis ever says, "Oh, I don't know," he's defeated.
Okay.
Immediately make sure
good.
you demolish
Very
him.
handy. Go back to every episode and see where I don't know has been said, and you'll know. Mikey, what did you just send?
Actually, no,
Oh,
I'm
God.
interested.
It's a news article.
Oh my
Pulling
god.
it up.
It's a very interesting news article that I just read.
Hasn't this been a thing for a long time? Yeah, that's from 2013. So I mean, it's not like
Well,
it's new.
I never heard about this before.
You
Well,
never
now
did.
you have.
Okay.
I didn't know this.
Kosher lube puts oral sex on the menu for Orthodox Jews. Rabbis have
That's-
certified a range of lubricants as kosher. Is this the first rabbinically Rabbi Nikali?
Are you having problems reading?
Devin, say that word.
Where is it? I don't know where you're
Rab-
reading.
I'm reading
second
the
paragraph of the
tag the
article.
tagline under the
Like,
under the headline.
This
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah.
Wet's kosher lubricants have been approved by the Rabbinical Council of California.
No, and that's not what I was reading. It's under the headline and above the picture.
This
That's what he said. Yeah.
Just the top part.
Rabbinical.
okay, yeah,
Rabbinical.
Rabbinically.
Rabbinically. Okay, there we go. We're good.
I'd buy
I
it.
didn't even know. Like, what's in there that like wouldn't be kosher?
I don't know what the ingredients of lube are, but
Cum. Just nothing.
what?
It's just a bunch of dudes sitting in a
Jesus.
room jerking off into a bottle.
Oh god. Okay.
It's okay. They
that's a
get
lot.
tested. You're
That's
using
that's
clean
a
cum.
lot, but okay. Yeah, this is it's an interesting article. I mean,
Is it though?
This is Curtis is writing this down on his list of like his groceries.
Things to buy.
no, I don't know. You just read it. You're like, there's really nothing to say about it. It's really just like a headline, you know. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, there's more than just a headline in that article.
Yeah, but the headline says it all, you know.
Sure. Also, I fucked up again.
Wow.
I closed Chrome.
What's
It has
the- what's
nothing to do with the
this-
podcast. I just
What's
really
this
closed
stupid
Chrome's
article
now.
below it? They have a new Looney Tunes series and they're not giving Elmer Fudd guns. He can't use guns. He's a fucking hunter. He's a fucking hunter. He can't use guns. What kind of bull? Like, what is this shit?
He's not allowed to use guns.
That's
Clearly.
so stupid. Oh my god, what is this world?
Wow.
Elmer Fudd can't use guns. He's a hunter. He can't use guns.
Trying to say you have a problem with them using or getting rid of Elmer Fudd like that?
Well, I'm just like, it's Looney Tunes. Like, what is it? What's next? They can't hit each other? Like,
Wacky.
That's all, folks.
if they aren't doing guns, what are they doing? There's still plenty of cartoon
Dildos.
violence. Well, don't worry. There's lots of cartoon violence. You can see the Looney Tunes beat the shit out of each other, and
No, there's
And,
clouds of smoke
like
when they're
drop.
fighting each other.
They could like drop anvils on each other's heads and shit like that.
That's
but
not
that's
fighting each other.
but
That's
that's
just
not
like
realistic,
that's slapstick comedy.
Curtis.
yeah, but like it's Elmer Fudd. He's a hunter. It's his character. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
but if
even
someone
care. I don't
sees-
even care about Looney
No.
Tunes that much. It's just
If someone
dumb.
sees
Like, what?
Elmer Fudd with a gun, they can go, "Oh man, I want to get a gun like him." But if anyone sees, what's his nuts, Wile E. Coyote try and drop a anvil on someone, kid can't physically go do that. They're gonna go like, pick up an anvil, and then realize it's like 4 billion pounds.
Well, do you really?
And then
compared
they
to a
just drop
child.
it on their toe.
Yeah,
Do,
then
do
they
you really
die.
think that
And then they
someone
lose
would
a
watch
toenail.
Looney Tunes, see Elmer Fudd with a gun, and then want to go shoot people?
People play video games, and it causes them to shoot schools.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing, right?
Welcome
Like,
to the
what's the-
goddamn world, man.
What's next? The next Call of Duty game is just water guns or Nerf warfare. Like,
What? Why
Call
would
of
it
Duty
be
Nerf warfare?
Why would it be Nerf warfare?
Because now we can't shoot guns in video games.
Says who?
I think you're a few
Who's saying
years.
that?
I think you're a few years late on saying that, considering they've been talking about that for like 7-8 years now.
Well, I'm just reading this article. I'm like, what's the next step?
Maybe if you and your boomer humor wasn't over there.
What's the next step?
Well, it's not boomer humor. I just saw it. I'm like, that's dumb. So I don't know.
Boomer humor.
The boomer inside him is getting angry. Why can't I
Yeah.
have my guns?
Well, it's stupid. It's dumb.
Why are you trying to say you want to keep all your guns?
I don't even care about that. I'm just saying he's a
Then-
stupid cartoon character. Like, who cares? Like,
Welcome to the world.
he's just a cartoon. Like, he's Elmer Fudd. Like, who gives a shit?
Man, your
Even-
life must be
What
real
kids?
happy right
What
now.
kids even like Looney Tunes? Like,
Me?
I like Looney Tunes.
are you a kid?
I was when I
was.
liked it.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
Did
idiot.
you? Or were
No,
you
Curtis-
like, no, there's guns and violence?
Yeah, Curtis didn't like it because there was
watching it.
guns.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Elmer Fudd with his hunting rifle.
Yeah. Curtis
Yeah,
gets
that's
really
exactly
triggered
it.
by the wabbit
He probably
season,
also
duck
didn't
season.
like it that Bugs Bunny swang both ways.
Is that actually a thing in Looney Tunes?
Well, you know how he dressed up as the woman that one time, and he made out with Elmer Fudd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, come
Well,
on, Curtis.
That's all right.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
he's allowed to live his life. I'm
Looney
okay
Tunes
with
was
that.
like pro-trans way back in the day. Here, you watch that scene.
and then probably in reality the creators probably really aren't.
Yeah, they didn't realize what they were doing.
Oh yeah, they would
Yeah.
have just done it just as like a throwaway joke. Like, look how silly this is.
And now they probably hate themselves because everyone from that time is fucked.
Why would they hate themselves? They're probably all dead.
How do you know?
Well, I think a lot of them would be. It's a long
How do
time
you know?
ago.
Are you dead?
What? Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, to someone like you who hasn't been enlightened on the world.
What are you talking about?
Mikey understands because he's been enlightened.
Yeah, wake up.
Yeah. Come on,
Open your
sheeple.
eyes.
Fucking sheeple.
Yeah, that's all there is to it.
Open your eyes.
I hate when people say that. Wake
Why? Because
up.
your eyes aren't open enough? Because you don't feel like getting enlightened?
Yeah, so I just squint all the time,
Wow.
so I don't have to wake up too hard.
What?
Wow. Sick boomer humor.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, eh?
Yeah, pretty good. Wow. This is silent.
Well, I mean, I was expecting Curtis to get this podcast, but obviously he's unable to.
Well, I don't know.
I don't expect anything from you, Devin. So
Yeah, I host this shit. I already do a lot of work.
You do everything. You do the editing.
I'm also majorly hungover, and today sucks.
Man, who's hungover like at 8 p.m. the next night?
Okay, well, like
Yeah,
I'm
what
not
did you- what did
hungover
you
now.
do?
I just feel rough now.
What did you do to yourself?
I wonder what causes you to be hungover. That's what I did to myself.
Well,
Shot
I mean,
heroin,
did you-
obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
black tar, just
And then
straight
did some
up.
cocaine too.
Nah, shit's weak.
No. Ah, you don't gum it. You just don't gum it while you do everything else.
Nah, weak.
No, what you
No,
do,
I just
you gum the cocaine and then you take a bong rip or dab.
wow. No, I think
Best of both
last
worlds.
night I had 9
Just kidding. Don't do drugs.
beer? Do drugs, kids.
9.
Don't listen to me. 9 beers, and then I had 4 of these drinks that use 2 shots of 76% vodka.
Oh, that's
So,
that's
like,
a lot.
8
That's
shots of
quite a
76% vodka.
Okay, yeah, no wonder. Jeez.
I had a Rockstar vodka, which isn't an energy drink, by the way.
What is it then?
That was the joke from last night, because literally on the can it just says not an energy drink. It's just like the Rockstar taste, but with vodka.
Okay.
Rockstar realized all the kids that used to buy Rockstar are growing up into adults that can buy liquor, so they decided to
Yeah,
rebrand
so they
for
just
some
gotta
vodka.
repurpose it. That's a good idea.
It was pretty good though. Expensive.
What's your
as shit.
favorite? What's your favorite type of liquor, though?
Me?
Yeah.
Anything.
Anything?
I
Like,
don't
what's
have
your
I don't really
favorite?
have a
That's not very
choice.
specific.
Well, I mean, like, if you go to the LCBO and you're gonna buy something, what do you buy?
Uh,
What's your go-to?
Beer.
What kind
Wow,
of beer?
wow, that's a great answer.
A Bud Light.
That's it. Sad.
Fuck off. Well, no, because
What about
like
you?
usually like hard liquor, it's like I only buy it. Like I'll buy a whiskey if I'm feeling it, or whatever.
Well, what
like,
kind of
whatever?
what? Well, if you're feeling like drinking whiskey, what kind of whiskey will you get?
The Jack, the good kind.
Jack,
Yeah.
the good kind, and you named Jack. That's a funny joke.
Wow.
What about it? What about if you're feeling vodka?
Whatever is recommended for a mixed drink. When I buy any other like alcohols, it's because like me and my friends found mixed drink ideas, and we're just gonna make them. That's usually.
Okay, well, what's your favorite mixed drink then that you've
I
had?
don't fucking know.
Why is this like fucking pulling teeth?
Yeah, this is like apparently the hardest question. Like,
Well-
don't you at least have one that you like more than others? Like,
It's like, oh, what do you
No.
like? Oh, I'm a fan of rum and cokes. Oh, and I also like whiskey sours.
yeah, like,
No, because I drink to get rid of the pain.
yeah, but surely there's
Yeah.
something that you, there's something
It's like,
that
oh,
you
I'm a
Yeah,
fan of
enjoy,
Jager
like,
bombs.
I said
like,
beer
oh, beer,
and
like, oh yeah,
whiskey.
usually,
Beer and whiskey.
yeah, like I had to say beer. Oh, what kind of beer?
Yeah,
Bud
that's such a
Light.
big. It doesn't
You could have
answer
said like,
anything.
oh yeah, I like beer. Yeah, well, I like Bud Light.
Well, 'cause
I'm a big
you
fan of
put
Bud Light.
anything
That's
in
like-
front of me, I'll drink it.
That's
We've
how
already- you guys
that's how
know
a
this.
caveman would answer the question.
What do you
like-
mean cavemen didn't have beer and whiskey, idiot?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if someone was like, "What's your favorite alcohol?" Caveman would be beer. You
Okay, but-
know, like-
But okay, you guys have known me long enough. You put anything in front of me, I will drink it,
okay, but like I'm like
even
surely
if it's a big
there's
warm
one that
glass
you.
of cum.
Okay, good to know.
No, I'm kidding. Why is that good to know? What are you trying to do here?
Never you
No, I
mind.
wouldn't drink that. That's fucked.
Okay, you just said you would, but all right.
Yeah, no, that was a joke.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Haha, it was a funny haha.
I laughed.
Yeah, I'll just drink
Okay,
whatever. I don't care.
What about you, Curtis?
Well, I don't like.
Well, when
drinking
you did.
anymore, but,
water.
I don't know. I like Guinness. Because
Guinness.
it's like very substantial.
Did you ever
And
rip the
I'm a
can of
big
Guinness?
boy.
Did you ever rip the can of Guinness open and
to see
suck on the
to see
shaker
little
ball?
ball inside. No, I haven't done that.
wow,
I like
never
Heineken
experienced it.
and Jaeger. No, just straight up Jaeger. Like that shit's really good. Like that is a good tasting
Yeah, this-
shit.
Just having a swig of Jaeger.
Yeah, it's good. Tastes
Yeah.
awesome. Like if I could just that's what I said. I love the taste of cough syrup, but I wish that I could like there was a drink that was like I wish there was a drink. Oh, hold up. I wish there was a drink that tasted exactly like cough syrup. It
Okay.
wasn't cough syrup though.
Lean.
Why
it
do you
did
like
not.
cough syrup?
No, not an alcohol. It's just something you could drink like juice because I love
Lean.
the taste.
Lean
I love
is
how
juice.
thick cough syrup is. You know, I wish there's a drink that was like, here's like it's nothing. It's not gonna do anything to you, but you can drink it and it will taste like cough syrup. I would drink that shit.
Some days talking to you
What?
makes me just really question like reality.
I'm just saying that
Cough syrup's disgusting.
I always liked it.
You're disgusting.
Did you
Oh,
just
I'm just saying
did you
it.
just
I
drink
enjoyed.
cough syrup when you were growing up?
Well, I haven't had it in an extremely long time.
But when I'm saying when you're growing up, you've already.
No, I did
grown
not
up.
just drink it, but anytime I had it, it was like, oh, that was
Did you
good.
savor it?
It's fucking like
Yeah,
getting
kind of.
off to it. He's like,
I
oh.
was No, I was just like, oh yeah, that was
You-
good. That
you know
was,
that-
was good.
You know that feeling like when your tongue kind of waters when you're like going to eat like salt and vinegar chips or something like that? Like, I don't know if that's me.
Yeah, I don't know if I've
Wait,
experienced that.
when you think of salt and vinegar chips,
Not
you start
thinking
to
of it, like when
salivate?
you're kind of like eating them. Yeah.
When you think of spinning your tongue starts watering.
Oh fuck! When I think of
You
cinnamon
mean
rolls,
like
I
when
get
you just
hard as a
normally
rock.
eat and you start to salivate? That happens literally when you're eating all the
Wait,
time.
Devin,
No,
would you say that you get
but
your
no,
rocks off to
okay.
spinning oldies?
Yeah. No, I said I get hard. Duh.
Okay.
No, but what I mean is like, obviously you salivate a lot more because it's like a drier. I don't know how to explain it.
And that reminds me of the
Anyways, that's
letdown that
Curtis. That's Curtis with
Yeah,
cough syrup.
okay,
He's literally
okay,
like,
I'm just saying that I enjoy the taste. And okay,
It's
But,
the
like-
Homer Simpson donuts with Curtis, but cough syrup.
Yeah,
Lean.
sure. But no, like I said, like I don't. I
Young
don't.
Peg with the
I
lean.
don't oh my god. I don't like. I
Cough
don't
syrup
like
in my
drinking
cup, yeah.
anymore, but before, I just wanted to like always to try all the different kinds and stuff. Like so you say you can go to the grocery store, you just get like cans and you just get like one of each or something to see what you like, kind of thing. So like Moosehead, and
You liked getting
Coors
head
Light.
from a moose?
Coors Light's okay. Bud Light is that kind of thing that like, it's nothing, but it's not bad. You know, if you just have one, you're like, all right. And I was really surprised when I went to Kansas and I got Bud Light at a restaurant, and then they gave me like a pop can of
They
Bud
made
Light.
fun of you.
No, I was just like, what the fuck is this? A pop? Why is it a pop can?
What do you mean a pop
You know, like-
can? Like a can?
Well, yeah, but like a pop can size, not like a normal beer can size.
So just a regular size can.
Well,
I
like how
mean,
much was it? Like $2 probably, $3.
I don't remember the price,
You-
but I was just surprised because we don't get that here. We don't go to the
Yeah?
store.
You
and
can
get,
buy
like,
them now.
Yeah.
What? Where?
The 12 packs. They come in
No,
that size,
even
right?
in 6. I picked up a 6-pack.
Really?
Yes, or 2 6-packs yesterday, and they were small ones. I ended up finding the tall boys. In a different
Oh.
aisle.
Okay. Well, there we go. I just think like I hadn't seen that before, so I was like, what? Is this some weird American thing?
And
you know?
no, but until tall boys started like really, like, when people had tall boys before, it was like the rare, like beer brand before, like years ago for us.
I guess, and then it became like the standard or something, right? Yeah. But yeah, so that and Sapporo is really good. I really like Sapporo as well. And
They have really
just-
weird ads.
Yeah, they do. And just the good old rum and coke. That's just like the classic. You know, that's some good taste and shit. You know?
Can't
still-
go wrong.
I still
Can't go
remember
wrong.
you ordering a rum and coke, and they asked, "Do you want spiced or white?" And you went, "'Cause you
I
had
was
no
very.
idea.
Well, I just wanted. Sometimes it's stress. Okay, you know what the thing that gets me off the what makes me angry
Gets
the
you
most.
off.
Okay, when I go to Tim's and I just get an ice cap, I say I want a medium ice cap, and they say, and sometimes they might say, do you want cream or milk or whatever? And I get confused. I'm like, what the fuck does an ice cap normally have in it? Cream, like or milk? Like
Probably
what?
cream.
Yeah, exactly. But like I'm used to saying, can I have a medium ice cap, or medium ice cap? Like yes. But then when you suddenly ask me this other question that I don't usually get
Wow,
asked.
imagine
like,
like being asked something and not. What if
Well,
they just threw milk in it? Would you be
No, I'm
angry?
just saying, and then I'm like, what? Well, what's usually in it? And I gotta think really quick. I'm like, cream, but
What?
I don't know. It's
See,
just one of
so
those things.
Being slightly inconvenienced to say a few more words
You
in
get
a social
angry?
Well, I'm
setting,
just
you get
no.
angry.
Sometimes you just get used to it. Like one time
What?
when I went to Metro, so I use a really old AMP points card because Metro they have your points or whatever, and they when they changed over from AMP to Metro, you could still use your AMP cards. So I use a really old AMP card, and I never want to change that because it's awesome. But one time I took it out, and the girl looked at it, and she's like, "Oh, you have an AMP card? That's weird." And I was just thrown aback. I was like, this does not happen. Nobody ever questions my AMP card. And it's like I had one of those moments where I didn't know how to reply to it. Like it was just like, it was like a
fuck.
conversation was suddenly like struck up in a place where conversation has never struck up. You know?
You know what? No, we
Well,
need to get
no,
you
conversation
into.
happens there if you're not socially like awkward.
That's what I'm saying. We need to get Curtis in improv classes so he can
Well, no,
understand what
I
the
can
fuck's
talk.
going
I
on.
can, no, I can talk to people. I don't got a problem with talk. I like talking to people, but
Or
and sometimes
every
you know,
time we've seen you like order food, it does not look like you like talking to people.
I hate ordering food. I hate ordering food because I just like I hate the experience of like, and I hate when they come over and they're like, "How are you liking your food?" or whatever. I'm just like, leave me alone. Like one time, this
Well,
was
like,
the
what
most.
if it was bad and like they'd be?
If it was bad, then I wouldn't complain because I wouldn't want to inconvenience anyone.
Well,
and I'm
that's
already
what they're
eating
there
the
for.
food.
They want you.
I'm
They
already
want to make
eating
sure
the
you're
food,
enjoying your meal.
and I'm
So they're
hungry.
like,
I had
"Oh,
to
this
wait
is
for my
raw."
food. I had to wait for my food. I don't want to wait for more food. I'm just gonna eat it. And
So
like,
even if they like ruin it, you wouldn't
Okay,
want to wait.
if it
for
was
an opportunity.
terrible, but I've never had it be like so bad or really messed up at all that I would have complained anyway. But what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, one time when I was at my girlfriend, or when I was eating with my girlfriend, just dinner somewhere, and I was eating just steak, and the lady came up. She's like, "How you liking it?" And like a caveman, I was just like, "I like it." And that was painful. That's a very painful memory.
What do you mean? Saying that you like the food you're eating is painful
Well,
to you? What?
Well, because I said it in such an awkward way. Or just like, "How you doing?" And I was just like, "I like it." Like, cause normally you're just like, "Oh yeah,
It's
it's
not
good." or
that
whatever.
awkward.
I don't know. Something about it like, is one of those things that I think about sometimes.
What about the time like we went to Wacky Wings and the mascot walked up and then you did that? You gave them the finger wave.
Okay, no, there's more to the story. So the mascot was standing there and it looked like a statue, because he was just standing still right at the where you go up to your table. So I was like, okay, and then he moved and I got scared. And my reaction was to give him like the Sonic 1 finger wag at the title screen, like the no no no.
Why?
I don't know why that was
don't
my
think
reaction. My reaction was just to go like no no no.
So do you,
It
do
was
you
so
think
sad.
about that often then? Like a cringe moment? Does it keep you up at night?
Well, no, but you bring it up and oh, it looks like that's just that's not animated. That's just the title screen song you pulled up, Devin.
Is it not? Fuck. God damn it.
You just go to like a GIF.
It doesn't really matter. Like you get what you're looking at.
Oh,
seeing
everyone
what it
knows
is.
this.
He's wagging his
Everyone
finger.
knows Sonic wagging his finger. Yeah, it was really embarrassing. I don't know why. That was like a weird instinct I had to just do that.
And
But-
then what was the time we were at Wacky's again? The waiter walked up. How you guys doing? Yeah.
Oh god. I probably heard something else and yeah.
You just have like.
well,
I'm not saying I have any fucking social skills, but I have more than you.
Well, no, I'm just like there's certain like I like talking to people, but there are certain situations where I'm very awkward, and that's
Every
very
situation.
and I'm awkward in very mechanical situations, like ordering food. Like to me, that's just like I just want to keep it simple. I just want we'll get this shit and we're good. Okay.
Actually, I was at a.
All right.
You would probably enjoy this. I was at a Boston Pizza or something like that in the States once, and they had little things on the fuck, what was it? Like little tablets on the fuck. Sorry, there was a message in Discord and it fucking lost my train of thought. They had a tablet on the table and you ordered through that. You didn't have to talk to anybody.
Oh, well, there you go. Just boom, boom.
That's probably something you
But
would
I don't
been,
know.
like,
So like the
beating your
McDonald's
shit out.
kiosk.
I don't know if I'd like
Yeah.
that either. I would miss
Holy
the person
fuck, you just
coming up.
you take so much
You're
to
so
fucking
picky.
appease.
It's like, oh, I don't like ordering food. Oh, I would miss talking to people. I miss ordering my food.
That's how I am. I'm a very indecisive person. I don't know what I want sometimes.
Be more decisive. Get what you want.
Get
Be
what I
that
want.
man.
Curtis, would you
Yeah.
take improv classes?
No, it would
I
just
know.
be like some stupid thing. It'd be like, here's your dumb sketch.
Would you start acting?
I couldn't act. I can't act. Even when I tried to make videos, I can't act. I can't do it.
Amateur.
Well, the problem is like when we tried to make videos and when we're trying to make videos of other people, when tried to make videos, I can't stop myself from laughing or smiling like all the time like an idiot. So I would like watch the videos back and I'm like, why am I smiling every time I'm not talking?
Well, that's why
Like
you just gotta
I was like perpetually go
learn
into
to
like a
control.
Just
dumb
become more
dumb grin.
depressed like the rest of us.
and one time
Yeah, fake your happiness.
one time
That really does
in
it.
in grade 12 in a very just dumb class like just a dumb like video kind of class. I filmed the video, these two idiots right here and someone else, and it was a stupid music video, so I chose the Kiss song The Oath, which
Wait, was I here for this?
Kiss fans will know. Yeah, Devin, you were here because this is the one where you ran over the transformer, if you remember that.
And I threw the
Oh
log at Logan.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Mikey ran out of the forest, threw a log, and he's like boogity boogity boo.
God, I barely remember that.
And yeah, that was one. It was a great fight scene and everything in that one. God, there's so many stupid videos, and yeah, I always like to make them, but I was actually very bad at both writing them and acting in them, and filming them.
Why not?
Well, I mean, just get better at acting. Like, get people to write for you. No.
Be our
Well, I can
director,
never.
man.
Director, man.
Yeah, as soon
Well,
as
it's like-
COVID's over.
Devin and I
the-
are creative. We could write stuff.
yeah.
Well, that's just it. Like in all my hobbies, like because making videos requires like bunch of people, and you gotta like rely on other people wanting to do it and stuff. So that's why I like making music, because I can just do it, and I don't have to rely on other people wanting to do it.
I mean,
I'm
you
just
don't have
like,
to
"Let's
rely
go."
on other people to make videos. You can just make videos by yourself.
Well, not videos not like skit videos. You can't do that by yourself.
Have you
and,
seen
I mean, you
TikTok?
can. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can, but it's not.
Straight
It's
up.
not the same,
Yeah, apparently it is, because TikTok has a lot of that shit, and it
Yeah,
Yeah,
blows
like
but
up all
those
the
are those
time.
are
Vine
20-second.
too.
Those are like 20-second videos of just a guy dressing up in different costumes. or
Sometimes they go
something.
up to a minute.
Fuck, sometimes they don't
Ooh,
even
a
dress in different
minute.
costumes.
Oh,
They just
minute,
flip which
ooh.
side of the camera they're on.
Yeah, that's true. No, yeah, no. Some of those videos, like I won't discredit them. There's a lot of creativity that can be involved in that. That's why we all, even if it seems like a stupid thing, we all like to watch the Vine compilations and stuff sometimes.
I
Get
just
a good
just
chuckle.
watch TikTok all the time. So
I don't want to download the app because, like, it's a Chinese company.
yeah,
And, like, then, like, I heard, like, sus privacy issues with them. Like, even, like, some government employees aren't allowed to have them on their phone.
fuck it,
So it's like,
Oh, probably.
I'm backing down from that.
fuck it.
I mean, like,
Your
Google already has all
information's
my
yeah, I was
information.
gonna say your information's
Yeah, your
already all
information's
over the place,
already-
anyways.
So let's just
Sorry
leave it.
about
Let's
that.
leave it with Google at least.
There you go.
I guarantee if
Google's
you put your email
trustworthy.
onto "Have I Been Pwned," you'd be all over.
Let's check.
What's that?
You've never been okay. I'll do this for mine.
What is it? What I never heard this before.
Yeah,
It's-
like look at his stream.
go to haveibeenpwned.com.
Okay, I see.
Okay, I have to turn the screen off for the video portion of the podcast because I'm gonna
Okay,
enter my
so-
actual email in.
Okay, let me see. I put my email in.
Why is the
Oh,
website not
nothing.
loading?
Nothing. I haven't been pwned on that email. Let's
I
try
have
another
multiple
one.
emails, so like I gotta check them all.
Or the other one. Okay, so my main two haven't been at least, so that's nice.
There we go. I just want to make sure my account's not showing up anywhere. Oh God! And then I pressed that button.
Oh, you have been?
There we go. Yeah, I have been. I got hit on Town of Salem, Canva, whatever Canva
Oh
was.
shit.
MU Paradise.
Oh, I've only been pwned on StockX.
Okay, this is kind of neat. Then you can see like all the sites that have had
Yeah.
like breaches and
Because
stuff.
every time a
Including
data leak happens,
Neopets.
you got fucking hit on.
No, I'm just reading because I
Oh.
haven't been hit on any sites, but I'm just reading all the sites that have been hit. PS3 hacks.
It's pretty much
Roblox?
every single website that's had a database leak is on
Yeah.
there.
It's interesting.
Imagine going on the Have I Been Pwned and you're on the Ashley Madison pwned list. Apparently there were a lot of people who were on those, even though like they had never used it.
No, that's right.
'Cause
Is
people
it
would
the
just-
is it the cheating site or something?
More or less.
Yeah. Or is it not what it actually is, and that's what it ended up being? kind
That's-
of thing?
I'm pretty sure that's what it just ended up being,
Yeah.
was have an affair.
You're right.
Here, let me.
Let's check my OG email.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Gotta check that
Oh, no.
MSN.
So it was made and marketed as like towards people who are married or in relationships.
Oh, so
my
it was
my
specifically for that,
my
okay.
OG email only got pwned twice, and it's from like the early 2000s.
Damn.
Oh. Okay, now I'm gonna look up. This is oddly interesting. What
Also,
was this?
when I had the Ashley Madison thing up, their like tagline for their service is "Life short, have an affair." Jeez.
So yeah, just do it.
Fuck it.
Do it, Devin. There you
Yeah.
go.
So I gotta.
Life short.
I have to go use a
Gotta
different.
find a girl first.
Yeah, I gotta use a different app to find a girlfriend, then use Ashley
Yeah.
Madison.
Well, this is kind of boring. When I look at my old Hotmail, there's 3 sites, but it
Porn,
doesn't
porn,
list.
porn.
It doesn't list the sites. It just says like collection.
They're probably database leaks that nobody figured out where they got leaked from.
Yeah. It's a Hotmail, so it just said email and password.
Your email got leaked.
Oh no, not my Hotmail. Okay,
What, you're
let's
into
see.
hot mails?
Okay.
There's
Okay,
nothing wrong
and
with that.
then one of my other emails got.
Oh man, this
Breach.
man's searching
Email
97 different
password.
emails.
I got a lot of emails. What's this one? Email password, the other one's date of birth, email address, stuff like that.
One of them's just like Ashley Madison.
No, it was 8 tracks and Funimation. I don't even remember 8 tracks or using
8
that site.
tracks? Wasn't that like some kind of ringtone?
I think it was like an online radio
Oh,
playlist, internet radio site. Oh yeah, I think that's when I wanted to like see if there's like a site that I can make like an internet radio thing, because I thought that would be amusing, but I couldn't find such a thing.
welcome to
Like an
46.7 the 4 with
Oh,
Curtis.
man, it's a dream of mine to. I have a very mundane dream that sometimes when I lay in bed at night I like to go through the radio because I like the sounds of the static, and I like to just
What?
go around to the different, like the information radio and stuff. I feel like you're in a different world when you listen to the radio. It's like it's interesting to me. I was very fascinated by radio static. And when you go to AM on a stormy night, you can hear all these different weird channels coming in from wherever, and there's something about the shitty quality, like the that I don't know. It's very, very visual. And
God.
I have this very mundane dream of having a radio show late at night on the university radio, where I would just like go
University
there.
radio.
I'd go there. I'd have it'd be
'Cause it's
late at night,
realistic.
so I wouldn't
Sure.
have coffee. I would have Tim's hot chocolate or something, and I just do radio show, man. I just sit there and be like, hey, here we go. We're gonna listen to some Bish, and
Can
then
you
we're gonna listen to some Led Zeppelin. That's the way. I don't
Can
know.
you do a morning radio show called Cup of Joe with Joe featuring Curtis?
That was not what I thought.
So
you were
everyone
gonna say,
just
but
everyone just is like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this
Cup
morning
of Joe
show
with Joe.
but then it ends
And
up
but it's
just
not
being
Joe.
you.
It's not Joe at all. Yeah.
You're like, well,
I tried,
Cup of Joe with Joe.
in-
My name's Curtis.
In April, I tried upload a podcast episode every day, and they were like 10 minutes, but I really didn't like it because every day I would have to force myself to record something, and there were many days where I was just like, I don't want to do this. I mean, the idea is to like stockpile and record multiple ones in a day, but I found that difficult to do.
You found that you found it
like
difficult to find more than 10 minutes a day.
No, well, so you don't always feel like recording. You don't always feel like
Yeah, so
just
then on a day you
talking
feel
or-
like recording, you record a lot.
yeah, that's the idea. That's what I tried to do, but it didn't exactly work out perfectly. You know, it doesn't always work out. You can try. Well, my first podcast I ever tried recording was when I was 12, and I got a MP3 that had a recorder capability on it. So I was like, I don't want anyone to hear me, so I went in the shed and I set up a lawn chair in there, and I had my PSP to read some news, and then I started recording. And then I couldn't really get a good internet connection on my PSP from there, so I just started like writing it down like show notes, sitting in the lawn chair. And nobody listened, but I really wanted there to be questions, so I was like, "Yeah, we got some fan questions today. This question comes from David, and he asked, "What's your favorite Transformer?" Like something like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like I wanted, like just pretending, It was
Is that
fun
your
at the time.
dream?
No, that's. Well, I always wanted to do podcasts, so I was happy when I could actually did podcasts and stuff. But my mundane dream is to
Not
do
happy
that
now.
late night, to do a late night radio show, and just like I would just imagine some idiot scrolling through the radio like I do it sometimes at night, and being like, "Hey, what is this? Why? Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess." And then they go to bed.
But, like, for the stuff you'd want to play, isn't it like half it you probably wouldn't even be able to play because you wouldn't
Oh, I wouldn't.
be able to get
Oh no,
licensing
I don't
for
know.
it?
One time on the university radio, I heard someone play a song by Melt Banana, who's a really crazy Japanese band. So it's a possibility.
I mean, I
know.
guess, are they making money on that?
I have no idea how that works. I know like some radio stations they gotta buy like license for some songs.
But that's what I mean,
So it's
like,
not,
if-
you can't just play like from Spotify or something.
But I
Yeah,
know
well,
that's
it's
what I
usually-
mean.
Don't
If-
they usually make deals with like record companies or something?
No, you just buy.
Yeah,
licensing.
or they'll get like a greatest hits album or something. I think. But
Just
yeah, I
play
wonder
Kids
for like.
Bop.
Kids Bob. I wonder for like university radio though, because they play like all kinds of random shit.
But that's
so I
what I'm
wonder
saying
how
is,
that
if
works.
they're not making money, is there some kind of like loophole that since they're not making
Oh,
money,
maybe
they can play whatever
because
they
it's like
want?
a non-profit, so
Yeah.
they can. Yeah, that makes sense because I feel like they play whatever, so that makes sense because it is a non-profit just kind of thing.
Can we move our
But
podcast
yeah, I don't know,
to
I'm-
late night
I'm-
talk show?
I'm very fascinated by that and really old like TV, like when you find like 90s or early 2000s commercial breaks that someone recorded on VHS tape or something like that, or weird closed circuit, or is it closed circuit or satellite TV, like weird stuff that people recorded on VHS tape and upload with like all the scan lines and all the humming and stuff like that on YouTube. I was really bored one day, so I was watching a Nickelodeon commercial break from like June 2003 just to see how many commercials I would remember. There's a
The
couple.
fuck?
There's a couple. There's like Shark Man. That's when I remember. It was like this stupid like mask and fins and
Wait, is
stuff.
this during quarantine right now that you're doing this, or is this?
Yeah, if you want to call it that. This was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh man, fuck.
I was laying in bed at like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and I was just like, normally I don't do that, but I don't know, I was just bored, so I was like, Nickelodeon commercial breaks, 2003. I stumbled across this channel the other day, Feature Man, and he has this video from 2007 that's called Oatmeal the Movie Recipe, and it opens in like a really shitty quality, and it says Oatmeal the Movie, and it's this old guy, and he's like, it's a rainy day, we're gonna make some oatmeal today. So he has the oats, he puts milk, and then he adds Just Right, Raisin Bran, cake mix, marshmallow flour, and syrup with bananas. When I watched the video the first time, I thought he was serious, but then
The
I watched it
first
again and I
time?
realized that it was actually just a joke. And then I was really disappointed in myself that I didn't realize it was a joke the first time when it was so obvious that, of course, no shit, if you put cake mix and oatmeal, of course it's a joke. But like I couldn't tell because he was so serious. Because he's an old guy. He's an old guy, so I was like, okay, he's an old guy, so this is just what he does. Like
Wow.
this guy, like he like lives alone. He's like 80 something, and he's uploading YouTube videos. He had a video called "Okay Boomer Pizza Recipe," And you know, this guy's old enough that he's like the creator of boomers, you know. And
He's the final boss when you get through all the other boomers.
yeah, like this guy's not boomers, the other generation before boomers, the silent generation or whatever, I guess. And his idea for the recipe was to take a frozen pizza and then add an ingredient for every letter in OK Boomer. So like bacon, olive, onions, ketchup, and egg. He microwaved an egg in olive oil and put it on the frozen pizza. That was fucked up.
That I mean,
Sounds
that wouldn't be
gross.
that bad.
Microwaving an egg?
Yeah, it cooks it. Wait,
Yeah,
was
but you
it?
could-
Wait, sorry. Was it like a salt? Like, did he crack the egg, or was it like
Yeah. Yeah, like cracked egg and put
Yeah.
it in the microwave.
when I used to make
That's
myself
weird.
like breakfast bagel sandwiches at home? I just like sauce
Well, I guess
an
it's
egg.
easy. 'Cause
Yeah,
easy
sauce an
way.
egg in a bowl, put some milk, microwave it for like a minute.
Fair enough. I guess that's easier than, you know, having a whole like frying pan or whatever production.
Yeah, and
But,
it would also be the shape of the bowl. So then, like, it's a little
Okay, so
tiny
it'd be an
circle.
easy like patty size.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just really, but putting an egg on pizza is a little strange.
People do that.
Why? Yeah, and you know this guy's old, so I'm like, you know, it's pretty normal, I guess.
It's normal because he's old. No, people do it.
Yeah, he has a
You
lot of
fucking
video.
what?
He has a lot of videos where he eats like frozen like Hungry Man and banquet TV dinners and stuff like that. And
Because
again,
what
the
else
guy's
is he gonna
channel.
cook?
Yeah, exactly. Like he just does whatever he wants. Again, this guy's channel is Feature Man, and there's something oddly fascinating about his videos. They're not, and he has a lot of videos about the stock market. So there you go, Mikey. He's a little video about stocks. He'll give you outdated information about stocks and investing.
Yeah, he'll tell me not to invest in Enron.
Sure. Who knows?
Yo, what? You're not gonna invest in Enron?
But I don't know. I've been finding a lot of interesting things on YouTube lately, more so than normal, because it's like, you know, you gotta find something to just have on in the background when I make Gundams or play Call of Duty or something, you know.
I just watch RuneScape videos or watch movies on Netflix.
Yeah, everyone has like their kind of background noise like that, you know. Just something fun to
Yeah.
put on.
Plus,
I love this video, and this video, it's hard to describe, but this is what I want my life to be like. Like, I have a life goal, and this is to be like this YouTube video. It's called 2003 Local Forecast, and it's
Can you
the
send
Weather
a link of it?
Network. It's the Weather Network from, I think, Calgary or something, and it's nice. It has VHS quality. It has a nice Weather Network nostalgic song. I love it. It's nice.
Oh God, that's loud! Holy shit!
Listen to that song, that VHS hum. I love this shit. It's the weather forecast from Edmonton from 2003, recorded on VHS tape. Like, that's what
Yeah.
I want my life to be like.
What?
What?
That's my aspiration.
Like, you know what?
Are you
That's cool and all,
depressed, or-
but it's not Frankie McDonald.
Oh, Frankie McDonald's
Fr-
the best.
What, Frankie McDonald's?
You don't know who Frankie McDonald is?
Yeah, I just sent the link. Yeah.
Oh, he's the guy that does the
The
weather
weather.
forecast where he yells.
Yeah, and it's
yeah.
surprisingly accurate too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he used to call a lot of stuff for like shit coming towards our area. So people would always share it. I'd always see him on Facebook because he'd post about our shit coming towards us.
Well, I wasn't saying that I want to do a weather forecast, but I just really like the aesthetic and vibe of the 2003 local weather forecast from Edmonton, recorded on VHS.
Curtis is gonna have his own house. He's literally just gonna have like TVs that are playing VHS noise. and-
Yeah, like literally old commercials. Like, remember the House Hippos commercial?
See, I never had Canadian TV when I was a kid. We just had
Oh my-
American TV on satellite, so I never
Oh,
I never got to see all the classic.
You were a rich kid with your
No,
satellite TV.
Devin,
You never got to
Devin,
experience Canadian nostalgia. Sad.
Devin, satellite TV. Like, but who said the satellite was done in a normal way?
You guys stole TV.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not saying anything. But
Stole
I'm
TV.
I'm
just
calling
saying
the
that I
FBI
watched
right now.
American TV. So like, I was watching like, you know, Nickelodeon before, and we got it in Canada, and there was just YTV. I'm not
Hey there,
bragging.
rich
I'm just
kid,
saying
calm
like
down.
I never. It's not a rich kid thing. I'm just saying I never saw like all
Anyone
the
who
classic
had
Canadian.
satellite when
It's
like
not rich
everyone
if they
had
stole
color
it.
TV. Nah, it doesn't
I-
matter. Kurt's still probably walked around school like I'm a big guy, big man.
I say, hey, you guys gotta watch YTV. Guess what? I'm watching Nickelodeon.
Yo, and you have something wrong with Sugar and
Dicks.
Carlos on YTV?
No, I'm just saying I only ever watched YTV like my grandparents' house or
Oh my
something like
God.
that.
So you
But I
never
never
experienced
really
the
saw-
zone.
I know I didn't, so I actually I missed out on a great part of 2000s Canadian culture. I'll admit.
And you missed
You
out
know?
on the zone clap.
No wonder
I
you're so
missed out.
socially awkward.
Yeah.
I'm awkward because I missed out on the zone clap.
Yo, it's the best song ever. I had the CD from that they made.
I really
Uh,
feel bad to have missed out on this.
What's
Shit.
his name? Carlos just recently did Old Spice ad. I've seen a couple of them on just like random website banner ads.
Oh.
Oh, Curtis doesn't know who Carlos is though, obviously.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah,
see-
like so I never saw the house hippos or anything like that. But there was stuff there's always the infomercial that came on, and it was for the Lionel train thing. You guys ever seen that, the Lionel Bank?
Nope.
And it was like a train, and you put your money in, and it made train sounds, and it had this obnoxious "save your money, save your money, save your
Nope.
money." Like the kids just kept saying "save your money." It was like hypnotizing. I guess that was only an American commercial. So
I just like the "It's my money and I need it now."
what's that?
You don't know that it's like a newer commercial.
It's his money and he needs it now.
Oh,
It is like 2010s.
Give it to him.
It's like
Oh,
everyone
okay,
leaning
well,
out
yeah,
their
that's-
windows and they're like, "It's my money and I need it now."
yeah. That's pretty much when I stopped watching like
Wow.
TV like that.
Oh yeah, because you were even richer than the rest of us and had
Matt.
online entertainment.
I was even rich. It was not a rich kid thing to have a satellite.
The best days were like when you were sick, and like there's nothing on TV, so you'd watch Maury, and you
No, I
get
never
those
watched Maury.
commercials, like
Oh.
Everest College and ITT Tech.
Oh, like yeah, way different kind of commercials. It was always crazy to see what was on TV when you're normally at school.
Yeah, like day TV in America. It's like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah, exactly. And even stuff like morning shows and stuff like that. It's like a whole new world. I always like see what was on. It was normally just kind of like game shows or like just like King of Queens stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Or like really kiddie shows.
yeah, like really young kid shows on like Nickelodeon and stuff.
Okay.
Like
When-
stupid like Dora and shit.
When I was growing up, one time I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, couldn't fall asleep, so I went out in the living room, turned on Teletoon, and I saw a Robo Roach.
Robo Roach?
Yeah, it wasn't like an adult show. It was literally just like a kid show, but I guess it was just so poorly rated. It was on at like 4 in the morning.
Oh.
It was
Okay,
like
see.
I can't even
It's funny.
explain what this show was, but it was pretty good.
I've never seen this thing before.
A show I remember that was on like
Got this little
late
roach man.
night though too. Oh, I fucking remember that little fucking roach.
Yeah, it was
But
a pretty half decent show.
a show I remember that would always be on late night, The Undergrads.
No idea.
I haven't seen that either.
No idea what that is.
Hold on. I send a picture. Like this cast, these guys.
You send it. What?
That is some foreign alien looking shit to my eyes. It almost looks like an Adult Swim.
Why does
Type
it
of
look
cast.
like
It was on like, fuck, shit, I don't remember what channel it was. It wasn't YTV, but it was another kind of kids show, like at like 1 a.m.
Oh, okay.
It was like one of those adult shows, like adult teenager shows,
Right, so it was that kind of series. Yeah.
like Adult Swim, MTV2 kind of shit. It was on
Right.
Teletoon late at night.
Oh, okay. There we go.
what's that fucking show? Is it Aqua Team Hunger Force? The one with the cup and the meatball and all that?
Yeah.
That show like feels like a fever dream.
I never
Just-
really watched it.
It was pretty wild, eh?
I saw a recent like clip. Well, not a recent episode, like a clip recently, where a dude literally just gets fucked by a dog, and it's a balloon animal dog. It's like the
I hate
weirdest
that.
thing.
Wild.
It that show's really fucked.
I never watched that either.
Sons of Butcher.
Never heard of it.
Oh.
Mr. Meaty.
Mr. Meaty.
That was some disturbing shit. Mr. Meaty.
Disturbing shit.
What other show was there? Beavis and Butthead classic.
Beavis and Butthead's classic, yeah.
I only watched a
Dilbert.
few episodes. Dilbert.
Dilbert. Okay,
Uh,
let's talk about Dilbert for a second. Dilbert
Shows.
is one of those things, like, it's so... I kind of hate Dilbert,
What the fuck?
but, like, what's the appeal of Dilbert? All it is, like, very non-jokes about being
It-
in the office.
it was a
'Cause
comic.
you
It was a
need to-
comic strip that got so popular
Yeah.
they made a TV show out of it, like Garfield and all that
Yeah.
shit.
And it was like an adult. It was targeted at like adults though.
Like, I never
Like it
knew
was targeted to people who actually worked in the office. Like who.
Yeah, and I guess that's why they had it in with the newspaper comics and stuff like that. But Dilbert is always a thing that you're just like, you read Dilbert and you're just like,
There's
okay.
there's a clip from an episode that's circulating again right now, and it's just the dog. He's like sitting on the computer and he walks in and he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm posting false information on the internet so for my own enjoyment,"
Oh.
because then everyone else is like freaking out.
It's coming around.
Oh, this is painful.
That logo
The
Okay,
classic
yeah.
Teletoon.
Yeah, I know that.
Ugh.
brings me back.
That's always like grandparents' house to tell it to. Yeah.
Because you were a rich boy. with
Seeing
your
that
satellite
watermark in
TV.
the bottom corner.
Cause I'm rich boy. Wasn't rich.
Richer than me. Curtis, you never experienced going to Channel 4 for Teletoon and Channel 5 for...
Yeah, you never
well,
had to
not-
go to the channel guide.
Not in.
Oh.
not
The
in my
channel
house,
guide
but
channel.
There's just
Man,
no the guide channel. Like I saw them. I always love to watch the guide channel. My grandparents.
What's wrong with you?
I love to watch the guide channel the most because you could just like watch all the commercials and watch all the channels
You-
go by. Like, ooh, look what's on.
You're literally a 70-year-old person. You're literally 70.
I always like to watch the guide channel more than actual TV.
you know what's know
Like-
what's keeping the guide channel alive right now?
What?
Hotels that don't put a guidebook in their rooms.
Oh, okay.
You never like you're in like a different like country.
Oh.
If you're in like if we go to the States, you're like I
Yeah.
have no idea what channel is
Yeah.
what.
Even a different like region too.
Yeah.
Like in the same
Fuck.
province.
hmm
It's wild, man.
That's some wild shit. The
Yeah,
guide
like
channel.
I honestly kind of like staying in hotels.
Yeah, me too. I love hotels.
It's kind of fun. Like, but like I like
Yeah.
it like when it's more downtown and there's more shit to do.
I would just rather stay in a hotel. Like I would go on a trip just to stay in the hotel the entire time.
Yeah, like when
'Cause
you
I love
didn't
being in
join us
hotels.
for dinner that one night.
Yeah, because I was in a weird mood and I wanted to be alone.
Comes on a vacation with the boys, wants to be alone.
Takes my Switch in the morning and drains the battery.
Drains the battery. How dramatic.
I wake up and all I hear is clicking, and I thought you were literally like beaten off or something above me.
Clicking because I'm a robot.
No,
Man,
it was like because how the Switch, your fingers hit off the Switch controller. It's
That's how young Peg does it. He just clicks the mouse really rapidly.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking stab you.
I'm
not
really
saying
glad
the
that.
clicking. It was like it just sounded like you were beaten off or something.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Devin, you slept on the floor, right?
Yeah.
I thought you shared a bed with Curtis, right?
No, I slept
No, I
on the
made
floor
Devin
and it.
sleep on the
Curtis
I'll
didn't
never
want to
do
share a
this.
bed.
I did not want to share a bed. Absolutely not.
Well, too bad, Curtis. I give a choice next time.
Yeah, I can't sleep on the floor next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Wait.
physically crippled from surgery, so.
yeah. I guess you can't actually sleep on the floor anymore. Is
Mhm.
Ah, and if I don't bring a body pillow, I need someone to put a leg on so I could sleep on my side. Looks like you're that, Curtis. 'Cause you're a
Bring
little
bring
lanky
the
boy.
6 foot pickle Rick again.
Oh no.
Go buy another one.
Yeah. Well, I guess
Funniest
you should
shit I've
probably-
ever
you should probably
seen.
probably
Those
explain
pictures get
about
me-
Pickle Rick.
I get so many messages about those pictures on like Tinder and all that.
Still,
I have one of the
Probably
Pickle Rick
we
photos
should
on there.
probably we should probably explain to listeners about that.
All right, we're in Duluth. We're in a GameStop.
before they closed forever, rest in peace.
We're looking at games and stuff, and then because GameStop has like novelty shit, they had a fucking inflatable Pickle Rick.
And it was on sale. It was like 50% off too.
yeah,
We had a very lengthy debate about buying it. It took a while before.
you paid
someone
for
bought
it, didn't you?
Yeah,
it was
Curtis
something like
Curtis
that.
paid for it.
Because you
I
didn't.
paid for it, but I didn't go up with it.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
you wanted to buy
he
it,
gave
but
me
you
the
didn't want
money.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was too embarrassed to go up, so I was like, "Here, just do it."
No, you said I'll pay for it if you're buying it. Like if he goes up
Yeah,
and
'cause
buys
it's
it,
too
you'll pay for it.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gave me a $20 bill, and I was like, ching.
You
And
did
it
that
took
so
forever
many
to blow up
times that
because
weekend. You
we
were just
didn't
like,
have like the air pump, so you had to blow it up manually
True, yeah, with my lungs.
with your lungs.
That
And it was
must
really
suck.
This
it was
is more of an inside.
Wait,
but
I
when we
just
were
want to say this, Devin.
Fuck
Do
you.
you use the picture of you snuggling Pickle Rick in your Tinder file?
yeah, only the one that I'm like cradling. You can't see my face because I look like I'm absolutely like shit faced in the
Because
picture.
you
where I
probably
stand.
were.
No, I wasn't.
Oh shit.
Because I didn't really. I had a little bit to drink before that was
Yeah,
done.
but that was not before.
Oh,
yeah.
but that night of drinking when I went to like the gym in the next morning, I probably reeked like booze, and there's another dude working out there, and it was like just like this little fucking tiny little 15 by 15 room or 20 by 20.
Yeah.
Fuck that,
Right.
dude. Jesus.
It's fucking awful. I was still like half in the can, and then I had to drive around all day. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
When we got to the toy shop, I was like literally just standing there. I wanted to like lay down so bad.
Yeah, it was rough.
And like you guys like just kept looking around and kept talking to the guy, and I'm like, fuck man.
Wait, which
I
one?
didn't want to complain, so I just kind of like just stood there and just hung out.
Wait,
and
See,
made
you're a
jokes.
better man than I would be in this situation. If I was you in this situation, I would have been complaining. I would be like, I'm going to the car. I'm going to the car right now.
Like I was like dying. And then like when those other people came in and started talking, it's like holy fuck man. Just
I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Was I
when we
still
went to the
drunk at
toy
that point?
shop.
Oh, so that was
That's
them.
That's when I got those prints, like the Kiss like concert.
Man,
poster
Yeah.
prints from the place.
Speaking of when we were going around shopping, do you guys remember what Jake was told he wasn't allowed to do?
What?
You don't? Okay. We were in that one fucking like little game store or whatever. It was like the really kiddie game store looking place.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
there
I
was a
remember that.
sign behind the counter that said, "Don't let Jake eat Taco John's."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That
That's
popped
right,
up
I
on my
remember
phone
that.
recently.
Yeah.
So I was reminded of that.
I wonder if you ever did get Taco John's.
Fucking hope Jake got his Taco John's. That'd be sad if he didn't.
You
I would
better have
cry.
gotten them.
I would cry real
It'd be a
hard.
very sad day if you didn't.
I'm surprised we never had Taco John's while we were there.
There are a lot of things. To
We
be
weren't
had.
even really there for that long, honestly.
No, not at all.
Like I'd say like if we do go again, let's like stay like in a hotel like downtown. So like there's like the bars and shit and like restaurants close by that we could just walk to. So I don't have to like worry about someone driving my vehicle back to the hotel.
Well, it'd be nice, those hotels are a lot more.
Worth it though. They're nice hotels. Are you saying
They
it's
are.
not
They're
worth it to
better.
stay
They're
in
a
a
lot
nice
better.
hotel?
They're a lot better. They are significantly better.
And like the fact that there's 4 of us, like it would kind of be like cheaper.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not paying the whole thing.
This is turning
So-
into the vacation planning podcast.
Yeah. How
Straight
can
up,
we be?
yeah.
How can we can't plan a vacation nowadays? Like.
Yeah, well like when it's all over.
Yeah. No.
If it's ever over.
All right.
Well, taking it day by day.
It'll never be over.
Okay. Thanks. for the encouraging words.
Well, I mean, it's over in New Zealand, so they're doing pretty
No, yeah.
solid. Shout out New Zealand.
Shout out to Lord.
We'll never
Hope that
be
Lord
Lord of the
album's
Rings?
coming along. Hope that third album's coming along.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, the third movie.
Melodrama.
Yeah.
Return of the
Melodrama
King.
was super good. Melodrama was an awesome album.
Yeah, Return of the
Very
King
good.
is a great movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same
Also
with
shout out
Twin
Bilbo
Towers.
since he's dead now.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
Whatever.
Bilbo
what is his last
Baggins.
name? What's his name again? Ian.
Ian Holm.
Yeah, Sir Ian
Yeah, rest-
Holmes, because he is a sir.
Rest in peace, Sir Ian Holm. It's crazy,
Alright.
man. Scary Bilbo.
All right.
I'm
gonna-
sitting in a very painful way. My back hurts. Is that the end of the episode?
I was saying
Yeah.
probably gonna wrap up soon,
Yeah.
but then Curtis tried talking about how his back hurts. Like, wow,
Well, 'cause
can't
I'm
even
sitting in a
imagine
very-
what back pain feels like. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Wow, so insensitive.
Yeah, what the fuck? man?
Gingers could never understand true back pain.
Yeah, Ginger's definitely not just like
Oh,
crippled human.
Did I
being.
drop? Did I drop the G word
Yeah,
again?
you did.
Watch out.
G word with the hard R.
Can't believe you said
Ginger.
Episode title: Curtis never changed.
Curtis never changed. Or just the G word with the hard R. Oh,
Alright.
God,
Wow.
okay. All right.
That was
Unbelievable.
what episode is this? This is because apparently I
What
fucked
episode-
that
I
up
thought-
last week.
Yeah, because I think this is actually episode 9.
No, isn't this? I couldn't tell you based off my folder because I restarted my PC and lost everything.
What?
So,
I
sorry.
think last time I thought it was
this is episode 9.
Yeah, because last time we thought it was I thought it was episode 10. You thought it was episode 9. But it was actually episode 8.
it says episode 8 was the last one I saved, and then
Yeah,
before
this is
that
Okay,
7.
so this is episode
This is
9.
episode 9.
Yeah.
Curtis never changes.
So this is our what is it called?
It's our third trilogy. The end of it.
The Rise
Yeah,
of
this-
Skywalker. This is the Rise of
Yeah.
the Skywalker movie.
This is also the last episode.
so it's
we'll
really like
do-
you think
Wait.
the villain isn't Curtis, but it's actually Curtis all
Oh.
along because he never changed.
Oh shit. You think about it. This is the last episode that we'll do that's in the single digits.
Wow.
Damn. All right,
Oh.
new podcast starting next week.
Yeah,
Good podcast
it's
'cause
no
we
longer
can't,
cheaper by
we
the
can't
dozen
reach double
podcast.
digits. Once we get to double digits, that's it.
The Boys Only Cast rebooted.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
9.5 version
Boys Only
2.0
Cast.
episode 1.
Yeah.
Version 2.0. That
Or
would be so
season 2
frustrating.
episode 1.
I'd be so pissed off if a podcast did that. They just kept like adding to the name and resetting the episode numbers.
Alright, you know what, I'm going
Season
back
2 episode
through.
1, you don't like that?
I'm going back through and just renaming every podcast to new episode 1.
Yeah, just because episode 1 will naturally draw more people in.
Yeah. Especially when they see the Boys Only Cast rebooted Redux number version 3. Episode 1.
Yeah,
Well, that could be the title of episode 10. There you go.
There you go, Curtis.
there we got it.
All right. That's it for the Boys Only Cast. What are we? God, it's Sunday. Boys Only Cast is live every Tuesday. Not live. It goes live every Tuesday on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts at 4 p.m. Which apparently I want to cut this in real quick. Apparently Spotify is doing video soon, so
Yeah, that's
you'll
right.
get it in video format too. It's not like you see
We
much in
get
video
to
format because we don't do face cams because
You get
Curtis
to
is a
see
pussy.
some big swinging nuts.
Yeah.
What?
When are we turning this to a
Excuse me?
video podcast, Curtis?
I don't want to do a video podcast.
When it gets big, when we start getting.
Well,
decent
it'll never get
views.
big because Curtis never wants to evolve the podcast into anything else.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'll
I
evolve
don't,
with
I
you.
don't
We'll
wanna
leave him behind.
Film,
Yeah.
film my
He is-
face
he isn't
doing
one of the
stupid
boys.
expressions every second of my life.
You don't have to. I would literally be sitting here with my head on my hand for most of it.
Oh, there we go.
Straight
You don't
up.
ha- you don't have to look interesting the whole time because it's not like when people
Well,
watch
even
a video
eventually,
podcast, they
maybe
stare
we-
at it.
Maybe eventually we get a set or something.
Yeah.
We're only on episode 9.
That's okay.
Well, I mean, literally all we need is a couch and a camera.
Casting coach.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Coach.
So we're gonna push it.
This is
That's it.
episode 9.
That's it for episode 9. See you back on episode 1 next week. Bye.
Bye.